Welcome back to CodeSec, your weekly deep dive.
Okay, imagine this scenario. You're pretty switched on, right?
Yeah.
You know about online scams, you see the headlines, you think you can spot them a mile off. But then, boom, a message lands on your phone. And it's incredibly well crafted, so clever, so innovative in how it's designed that just for a split second, it almost gets you.
Yeah.
It feels so official, like it's built to slip right past your usual guard. That's what happened to someone recently, someone who's normally very aware.
And it's a really stark reminder, isn't it? Just how sophisticated these digital threats are becoming. It's quite alarming.
It is.
What's really concerning here, I think, isn't just that they use an official logo, though that's bad enough. It's the precision involved. Engineering that jump from a trusted name like Parivahan straight to a malicious download.
Well, it's a direct download app, yeah.
Exactly. That's a sophisticated move. And it shows why even people who are really vigilant can still be targeted.
Okay, so let's dig into this. We're going to pull apart this really deceptive scheme. We're focusing on this sophisticated Traffic Challan scam that's like a fine or a ticket for those listening outside India.
Right.
It uses something most of us use every day, instant messaging, like WhatsApp. And hidden inside it, there's a very specific and really dangerous technical trick.
A nasty one.
Yeah. So our mission today in this deep dive is simple. We want you to walk away knowing exactly how this scam works, the absolute key red flags you have to look for, and crucially, some solid steps you can take.
Actionable steps.
Exactly, to protect yourself, your friends, your family, because it's not just about losing a bit of money here. The consequences could be, well, much, much worse.
Absolutely. This deep dive, it's really about arming you with the specifics, how to spot this threat, how to avoid it, and maybe build up that stronger defense against all the stuff that's constantly evolving online.
So this whole elaborate trap, how did it actually start?
Well, like so many scams, it began pretty innocuously. A WhatsApp message, and it looked like it was coming from Parivahan. Now, that's a genuine government website in India for vehicle stuff, licenses, registration.
Right, people use it a lot.
They do. And here's the kicker, the really clever bit. The message actually had the real official Parivahan logo on it.
So straight away, even if you're cautious, how much trust does that logo buy them?
Oh, a huge amount. Instantly. That familiar logo, it just bypasses that first mental check for so many people. It creates this powerful illusion of authenticity right from the start.
It leverages that built-in trust.
Exactly. Trust in a known government body.
Okay, and the message itself, what did it actually claim?
So it was titled Traffic Violation Notice, addressed very generically, just Dear Vehicle Owner.
No name, no specific vehicle number.
Nothing like that. Just claimed a red light jumping violation was recorded against your vehicle. It said, this is a breach of traffic regulation.
But it did have some details, right, to make it look legit.
Yes, that's the trick. It threw in things that sounded specific, like a data violation, a Challan number. It confirmed the violation, red light jump, and then the demand amount payable. 1,000.
Okay, about 10 quid or $12, something like that?
Roughly.
Yeah.
But the precision of those details, even though they're ultimately generic if you stop and think, it's designed to create that pressure, that sense of urgency, obligation.
Makes it feel like a formal notice you have to deal with.
Exactly. Pushing you towards taking action quickly, which, that's a classic scam tactic, isn't it? Rush the target.
Definitely. And in the action they wanted you to take.
The call to action was really clear. It said, to view photographic video evidence and pay Challan, you needed to, quote, download our official app. And conveniently, there was a link provided right there.
Right in the message. Now, for someone maybe glancing quickly and not really digging in, that might seem almost reasonable. Oh, there's an app for this now.
It could, yeah.
But is there ever a situation, like ever, where a real government department would tell you to download their app from some random link in a WhatsApp message? Or is this just a huge flashing red light?
That's a really important question. And the answer is basically no. Not like this. This is where the alarm bells should start ringing loud and clear for anyone who's a bit aware.
Okay.
Legitimate government apps, they're always going to be on the official app stores. Google Play, the Apple App Store. They're never distributed as just direct links and messages you didn't ask for.
Never. Got it. So our user, the one who nearly got caught but didn't, they spotted some warning signs. What were the things that made them pause?
Well, a few things. First, that lack of personalization we mentioned. No name, no vehicle number, no specific location or time for the alleged violation. Just dear vehicle owner jumping a red light somewhere sometime.
Very generic accusation.
Very. That was the first big clue. Then the whole download our official app thing via a link. That immediately felt off to someone familiar with how these things usually work. They likely already knew there's an official Parivahan app on the App Store.
Okay, so the delivery method was suspicious. But what was the absolute clincher? The thing that confirmed, yep, this is 100% a scam.
It was when they looked closer at the link itself. It wasn't a link to the Google Play Store or anything like that. It was a link to directly download an APK file.
Ah, the APK Android package kit.
Exactly. And that is the definitive giveaway. This is non-negotiable. Legitimate apps, especially government ones, are always distributed through official vetted app stores.
Always.
They're absolutely never sent out as direct APK files and unsolicited messages. Ever.
So if you ever see that a message pushing an APK file, claiming it's official, that's it. Full stop. Don't touch it.
Full stop. Game over for the scammer, if you recognize that.
Because the real danger here, it goes way, way beyond losing that Euro test, doesn't it? This isn't just about a small fine.
Oh, absolutely not. That Ep.01 is just the bait. The real danger is installing that APK. It's like, think of the official app stores as having security guards, metal detectors, checking everything that comes in.
Okay.
An APK from a random link. That's like letting a complete stranger walk straight into your house, bypassing all security, carrying a locked briefcase, and you have no idea what's inside.
Not a good idea.
A terrible idea. If you install an unknown APK from a source you don't trust, like this message, your phone can be instantly completely compromised. Hacked.
And when you say hacked, what does that actually mean for the person? What can the scammers do?
It's severe. They could potentially gain visible access to literally everything you do on that phone.
Everything. Like watching the screen?
Potentially, yes. Or logging keystrokes. So they can steal sensitive information as you type it in passwords, PIN numbers, your online banking details.
Wow.
Every interaction, every tap could be monitored. This obviously opens the door for them to make unauthorized money transfers from any bank accounts linked to your phone or apps.
Right.
And think about all the accounts you're logged into on your phone. Email, social media, shopping sites.
Everything.
They could potentially access all of those. The level of compromise can be total.
That's terrifying, actually. It's not just financial loss, it's complete violation of your digital life.
It really is. It risks total financial ruin and the complete takeover of your personal data, your digital identity.
Okay. It almost makes you feel like you can't trust any message anymore, even if it looks professional. So how do we fight back? What's the mental shift we need? What are the really practical takeaways here?
It's about building a habit, I think. A habit of maybe proactive distrust, or at least verification. Instead of just reacting to a link someone sends you.
Yeah.
Train yourself to always initiate contact through channels you know and trust. If a message says it's from Parivahan, don't click their link. Close the message, open your Parivahan app that you downloaded from the official store, or type the official website address into your browser yourself.
You take control of the interaction.
Exactly. You control it, not the potential scammer. So number one, scrutiny. Verify, verify, verify. Always double-check messages, especially official-looking ones demanding action or money. Look for those missing details, the generic language.
Right. That lack of personalization is a big flag. Okay, so scrutinize. What's next?
Second, and this ties right in, always use official channels. If a message claims there's a problem, a violation, whatever, demanding you do something,
Don't click the link in the message.
never click the
Oh,
link in the
yep.
message. Instead, like we said, go directly to the official website by typing the address yourself or open the official app that you installed previously from a proper app store.
Use your own trusted path.
Yes, find the information or the payment portal through methods you know are secure. Initiate the contact on your terms using verified resources. Never let an unsolicited message dictate how you interact with a sensitive service like banking or government agencies.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. And the third point, the one we keep coming back to.
The APKs. Beware of APKs. Your phone's security is really strong, but it relies on you not deliberately opening the door to threats.
Right.
Treat unsolicited APK files like digital poison. Just never, ever, ever install an APK file if you don't know exactly what it is and trust the source implicitly.
Yeah.
And certainly not if it arrives in a random message claiming to be an official app.
It's a blaring siren, that APK file.
It absolutely is. A direct flashing red light.
Yeah.
Immediate stop sign.
Okay. Scrutinize, use official channels, avoid APKs. Is there anything else?
Yes. One more crucial thing, I think. Spread the word.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Share this knowledge. Tell your friends, your family, especially maybe older relatives or those less tech-savvy. Scammers rely on people not knowing the tricks.
Right.
They're constantly cooking up new, creative ways to fool people. The only way we can really fight back effectively is through continuous vigilance and, importantly, education, collective awareness.
The more people who know about scams like this specific APK trick,
The harder it is for the scammers to find victims. It makes their whole operation less successful, less profitable. Collective awareness really does build a more resilient digital community for everyone.
Okay, so as we kind of wrap up this deep dive, let's just quickly recap those core lessons. First, really scrutinize the details. Look for that lack of personalization in messages asking for action or money.
Be suspicious of generic greetings.
Second, recognize that APK red flag. An unsolicited message pushing an APK download claiming to be official, that's an immediate danger signal. Don't do it.
Absolutely critical. Stick to official app stores.
And third, really understand that the risks here go far, far beyond just the money they're initially asking for. It's about potentially losing control of your phone, your accounts, your entire digital life.
The stakes are incredibly high.
Yeah. This deep dive, we hope it's armed you with some practical knowledge to spot and avoid this kind of threat.
But it does lead to a broader thought, doesn't it? As our lives get even more intertwined with digital communication, and as scammers keep getting more creative, keep innovating their designs,
Yeah.
what new kinds of digital literacy, what new ways of critical thinking will you need to develop? How do you stay safe in this landscape that's just constantly changing?
And maybe more broadly, how can we, all of us, proactively build a stronger, more resilient collective defense against these adversaries we often can't even see?
It's definitely something to think about.
It is something for you all to ponder as you navigate the digital world. Stay aware and stay safe out there.
Subscribe, like, and tap the bell so you never miss a dev drop.